PodBear, pode falar. PodBear, pode falar. PodBear, pode falar.
Hello everyone, welcome back to PodBear, your voice at Maple Bear Marília. Today we have a very special guest joining us straight from Canada, Mr. John. Mr. John has over 35 years of experience in education, working with all school levels from kindergarten to high school, as serving as a teacher, vice principal, and principal. He's here with us in a school training, a personalized professional development program that helps make our teaching even better for our students in our dream team.
Hello, my name is Alice from year 6. Mr. John, thank you for being here today. Could you start by telling us what inspired you to become an educator and what you love most about your job?
What a great question. What inspired me to become an educator, of course, is students and children. And what continues to inspire me to be in education after all this time still is students and seeing them learn, seeing them thrive, seeing great things happen when they try and they try their best. So those are the things that keep me going, keep me inspired.
In school training is a big deal for our school. For those who don't know, it's when Canadian trainings like you observe our classroom, give feedbacks, model teacher strategies, and run workshops for teaching assistants and even families. Mr. John, in your opinion, why is these types of personalized and continuous training so important for the quality for our teacher and learning?
Well, teacher and learning, we're all lifelong learners. And when we look at ourselves in this manner, being a lifelong learner means to revisit things you already know and try to make them better. And I have been so welcomed here by the staff at Marilia, by parents who say hello to me, and especially by the students. And it's such a privilege to actually work with the teachers, show the modeling that I can do with them and them with me, and see and hear the students' responses to the work that we do. So what happens here in my training with staff and with students is I work with you and you work with me, and I learn constantly what's going on here and the good things that are happening and how we continue to make those good things grow and our learning thrive.
Okay, so what are some differences and similarities you notice between Canadian and Brazilian schools?
Oh, that's a very good question, Renzo. There are many, many similarities that I see with the Brazilian teachers I work with and with the students. And many of the things that I see are students wanting to be better and choosing to be better, and as well the teachers looking at new ways to educate students, to educate themselves and be better in the classroom. And that's true in Canadian schools as well. So in many ways, I see more similarities than differences. What I do see in Brazilian schools, especially in Maple Bear schools, is the quality of English that I have privilege to hear students speaking and trying to be better in their speaking of English, as well as their writing and their comprehension skills. I am very, very impressed with the level of language abilities from the students here in Marilia. And I think you should be very, very proud, because you will one day be able to study English at post-secondary institutions, both in Canada, maybe in the United States, in the UK, Australia, and in universities in Europe, if you continue to thrive and do what you can do here in Morelia, and then continue to bring your skills and develop your skills as you grow from middle years into high school.
Thank you. You are a part of a team of trainers with amazing skills from math and science. What's the most reading part of using all the knowledge to support schools like ours?
Well, what's the most rewarding piece to supporting the students? I think the most rewarding piece that I see when I am supporting you is the instant differences that can happen if we focus together, if we focus our teaching and make our students focus on their learning. And when those two things come together, that is a very, very rewarding experience. And I'm seeing that already. I have been here just over a week, and I'm seeing differences in students speaking. I'm seeing differences in students responding to teaching techniques, and I'm seeing teachers trying new things because, like I said earlier, we're all lifelong learners, and you're only going to learn by trying and trying again and making things better.
Our listening are students and family. What message would you give to them about the impact of the school training on our learning and our future?
I do have a message for the families here at Maple Bear, and especially at Maple Bear Morelia. I know you support the school very well, and I know the school supports you and your children very well. But you've made such an excellent choice in Maple Bear. Maple Bear uses the excellence in Canadian curriculum and methodology with the teachers here in Brazil who are culturally aware of how students learn and who students are. And it's a wonderful marriage between the Brazilian teachers and the Canadian curriculum. So you've made a very, very wise choice in choosing Maple Bear to be the vehicle of your students gaining a dual program of Portuguese and English-speaking studies. And this choice that you have made, you will not regret it as your children continue to develop from who they are now to who they will become as working adults.
So finally, we would like you to leave a special message to our Maple Bear Marília Dream Team, who work so hard every day to make our education extraordinary.
Extraordinary is indeed the right word to use, Renzo. My final message is just to keep doing what you're doing. Keep being open to new ways of learning. Keep being open to new ways of being, and making sure that your focus is on your studies, on things that are important. And if learning is fun, then you will continue to be on a wonderful pathway of learning, enjoying, and developing your abilities as English-speaking and Portuguese-speaking students, gaining a dual program in a way that will make a difference for you, but also a difference in the people that get to work with you and be with you as you grow from now and into adulthood. So my final words are just congratulations on choosing Maple Bear. And I believe Maple Bear Morelia is just thriving, and it's a very exciting time for me to kind of be here and see the good things happening, and I know that the good things will continue to improve and continue to happen. So congratulations to everyone.
Thank you so much, Mr. John, for sharing your story. We are proud to have you here and grateful for everything you've brought to our school this week.
And to our listening, remember, learning never stops. Not for students, not for teacher, not for anyone. That's what keeps our growing. Stay tuned for the next episode of PodBear and keep your curiosity alive. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone, and bye, and good health, good ways of just being who you're being. And it's just been a privilege to be part of this podcast. And thanks again. Take care.
PodBear, pode falar. PodBear, pode falar.